Thank you for stopping to watch my video. I want to teach as many U.S. business owners, U.S. entrepreneurs, U.S. professionals, and also self-employed people how they can save taxes legally with the Business Spendthrift Trust. It's legal. It's in the IRS tax code 643B. So few people have ever heard of this. This is why I do these videos. It comes from England way back when King Henry VIII started the Church of England. That famous king who chopped off his wives' heads decided, hey, I'm going to divorce them. He went to go tax the lords and ladies, and they went back to the 12th century, to the Magna Carta, and said, oh, no, King Henry, you can't do this. It's contract law that came to the colonies while we were still part of England. The law firm I work on behalf of inherited a trust that's turning 365 years old this year in 2026. The United States is only turning 250 years old. Our current tax structure went into effect February of 1913, and the only thing it's done since then is grown. The super rich families of 1913, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, and the Kennedys, made sure they could save taxes. Well, if they can save taxes, we can save taxes. Hi, my name is Sally Gimmon, and I'm known as the Tax Saving Champion. On April 4th of 2020, during COVID, my CPA called to say congratulations. I had made so much money in 2019, my tax bracket went from 22% to 24%, and all of a sudden I owed $94,000 in taxes. I only had $50,000 saved. His solution was set an appointment with him, get on a payment plan, pay interest and penalties. My solution? Research how the rich save taxes. I had read an article about the Rockefellers Spendthrift Trust. It's called The Office. It took me 5 months. When I started both my business and my beneficial spendthrift trusts, the gentleman who sold them to me, I said I want to teach my real estate group, in my real estate group, how the investors can stop paying taxes. I became his affiliate. Unfortunately, when he passed away very unexpectedly from a ruptured appendix, the law firm contacted me 2 days later and said, you've already sold 14 trusts. We want to make you a direct affiliate. The law firm was started 78 years ago by a Harvard law professor. He wrote 5 specific trusts. On this channel, I talk about the business trust. The business trust is for anyone making 1099 income. I cannot help W-2 income earners. Unfortunately, your taxes are taken out before you get your paycheck. But Google says 35% of W-2 income earners have a side hustle. Usually your side hustle is paid in 1099 income, where you pay your own taxes. With the Business Spendthrift Trust, you will stop paying federal and state income taxes year after year, generation after generation. You'll leave a legacy. Number 2, you're going to keep your information completely private. This is on the federal level, not on the state level. So it will not hold any LLCs, S Corps, or C Corps. That's state law. Anyone can go online to the Secretary of State or the Corporation Commission Corporation Commission site of your state and research all LLCs, S Corps, and C Corps, either by your personal name or by the name of your company. 40% of those companies get sued every single year. That's like Russian roulette. That's horrible. Number 3, talking about lawsuits. All lawsuits become frivolous and go away. And number 4, when you turn 65 and get on Medicare, you will not have to pay the IRMA surcharge on Parts B and D. I know this sounds too good to be true. Let me give you an example of a chiropractor in upstate New York. In 2026, he's going to save $76,225 in taxes. He started this trust back in 2024. So when I break down the numbers, his federal income taxes are $53,394. and his New York State income taxes are $26,881. If he didn't start this in 2024, and he only started now on May 11th of 2026, per month, he would save $6,352. In June, again in July, again in August, September, and so on. The Spendthrift Trust has been in front of the United States Supreme Court on 2 separate times, and both times it's won. You have nothing to lose but to set a free 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me so we can go over how you file your taxes. There's 4 ways. You could either file single, head of household, married filing separately, or married filing jointly. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Quietly, on January 1st of 2025, the IRS changed married filing separately to match the same tax brackets as single. If you're married, do yourself a favor and file jointly. If you want to set up a free 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me, it's www.thetrustisusyou.com/scheduling. It's in my profile here. This is legal. Paul Benson, who was the Harvard Law professor who started the 5 separate trusts, unfortunately has passed away. Now his grandson and great-grandson run the law firm. When you become a private client of theirs, they will give you a certification saying if you get questioned by the IRS, they will defend you free of charge. In 78 years, it's happened only one time only. A senior IRS agent went down to Texas, spent 5 hours in a boardroom. He approved the trust. 2 weeks later, he sends an unsolicited letter to a law firm. If you need a copy of that, give me your email and I'll send it to you, of the letter. He retires after 27 years at the IRS agent and became an affiliate like I am and went through every single person he audited to tell them about the Spendthrift Trust. He made a lot of money doing that. My goal is to teach this to as many people as possible because of my $94,000 tax bill, my 5 months of researching, you are now learning the secret of the rich. If you want to find out more, please go out to www.thetrustisusyou.com, my website. This is legal. It's in the IRS tax code 643B. If you're making at least $100,000 a year in 1099 income, you will save 5 figures in taxes. I don't care where in the United States you live. 7 states, including Tennessee, South Dakota, Delaware, Texas, and Florida, don't have state income taxes. 43 states do. If you are a contractor, if you are a chiropractor like I showed you today, you have an online store, you have a brick and mortar store, you're a franchisee owner, you are an entrepreneur, you are selling weight loss information. I have truck drivers, independent truck drivers. I have clients in all kinds of fields saving thousands of dollars every single year because they made a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me. Find out how much you could be saving and then leave a legacy for your family. Take care, and I go live today, 5 p.m. East Coast time on Zoom. The link is on LinkedIn. Take care and have a beautiful day.